Hey, we're live. Jesus. All right. Sorry. Didn't realize my audio wasn't working. Actually, that's a lie. I didn't realize my audio wasn't working. I just didn't do anything about it because I'm an idiot. All right. Let's go back into. All right. I'm just going to start from the beginning. I am right now trying to figure out how to use this After Effects beta. It's the new one that came out, so I've never used it before, and it looks pretty cool. So I'm just gonna pick a random clip that I'm going to rotoscope out. So start a new thingy, rename it to. We're gonna rename it to Roto Test. Roto_test. Boom. Okay. Always rename your sequences or your comps because it gets confusing as fuck. Cool. So this guy right here, his name is Alan. He's an actor. He's a pretty cool guy. We shot this like 72-hour shootout like 2 years ago. So this is some old ass footage. So apparently, what you're supposed to do is, let's make this big, is just outline it very clearly, and then hopefully it outlines it. I should probably plug in my Wacom for this, because and apparently the more detailed you are with your tracing, the better, because this thing apparently uses AI to like figure out what you want rotoscoped. But this is pretty good. And that didn't do shit. Wow, that's very bad. I think it might be from full res view, full res. Okay, fine. Are we not? We are in full. All right, it's gotta be the settings then. Where is my settings? Rotobrush. There we go. Effect controls, version 2.0. That's what we want. Standard, best. We want the best. So let's go back in there. Propagation. I'm not gonna fuck with that because that looks real annoying. A lot of stuff that I don't want to know. All right. Let's get rid of this outline. I don't know where to get rid of it. Is it this? Delete. How do I delete this? It should be in effects and then transform. No, it's just strokes. It's under strokes, so I'm just gonna delete all that. Am I? All right, let's start over again. So put on best. Yeah, that's probably not anything. So go into the layer and then zoom in. I'm gonna make it big. Let's do it in one. Why does it do that? Let's try like simple like this, something like that, and then we can refine it after. All right, and then you're supposed to click on this. You click option, and then it cuts it down. Maybe that's an easier way. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Nah, this is not doing what I wanted to do. Fuck. Let's see what this guy says.
Probably isn't necessary. I think this is only useful if you have edge color background bleed, which we don't have, so I'm not going to use it. And now I'm going to duplicate my layer, delete Rotobrush off the bottom layer, and now we have layer separation for us to put our text message bubble behind. I'm going to quickly whip up a graphic, animate it a little bit, and now we have successfully inserted this graphic into our video, and it took literally no time at all. Honestly, if I had to frame by frame mask this scene to do what we just did, I'd quit, for sure, I'm out. If you need to make any changes to your roto for any reason, you can double click back into your layer, unfreeze it, make the necessary changes, then freeze it again. For those of you working with subjects with frizzy hair or super fine details, you can long click and hold on the Rotobrush icon to bring up the Refine Edge brush and paint over your fine edge, making sure to keep the brush straddling your line. In your view mode, make sure X-ray is selected so you can really see the finite detail that you're grabbing. Now, same process, go frame by frame, remove any mistakes by holding down Alt or Option, let it propagate, freeze the roto, then fine-tune the Refine Edge brush just like your roto mat, but with separate controls. Not everyone will need to or want to use the Refine Edge brush, but it tends to get overlooked, and honestly, that's pretty sad because it's pretty awesome. Okay, let me guess. You're probably wanting a comparison of the same piece of video using Rotobrush 1 instead of Rotobrush 2. Am I in the right ballpark? Here I'm using Rotobrush V1 and I was following the same rules. Individual strokes, being careful not to select the background as my foreground and vice versa. And once I got to a decent base frame I was happy with, I toggled over one frame and it instantly started losing detail in multiple parts of my frame. So I did a lot of correction strokes, and after I corrected all of it on frame 3, same thing. I was spending so much time making corrections that I eventually just gave up and tried to chunk through the roto, and even with the fine tuning, this is the result it came back with. It's disgusting, and I spent twice as long on this and gave up halfway through. Let me guess, that's probably not enough for you. You're also wanting to see Rotobrush 1 and Rotobrush 2 side by side on the same screen. Okay, roll it. Okay, without question, Rotobrush 2 is clearly superior. The sequel is better than the original. So technically, the biggest difference between Rotobrush 1 and Rotobrush 2 is the algorithm that is being used in After Effects. Version 1 is a non-machine learning algorithm, where version 2 is, you guessed it, machine learning. Adobe Sensei machine learning to be exact, which helps generate more accurate mattes when separating foreground and background elements in video sequences. Rotobrush 2 is also better at adapting to changes without the need for intervention, better at capturing edges, and utilizes GPU instead of CPU, so if you've got a decent graphics card, you'll 100% notice the difference. Now with all the free time you're going to have after using Rotobrush 2, you can do some selective color adjustments, replicates, comp them into another scene completely. Hell, roto a completely different scene since you have that much free time on your hands.
Damn, this is sick.
Maybe now is the time you can finally realize your lifelong dream of making Snoop Dogg memes. People will be so impressed by you thinking you're working so hard and so long doing all this stuff, but really, you're just painting, having a good time, and letting After Effects machine learning algorithms do their thing. Give yourselves a round of applause. You deserve it. And that's it, guys. I don't know what else to say. Rotobrush 2, the sequel, better than the original, saves a lot of time, really fun and standard, and I'm obviously going to use best because it's the best. But the difference between best and standard is the amount of pixels being fed into the machine learning model. Best is being fed more pixels than standard, but my computer's pretty good, so I'm going to keep it on best. Okay. Under propagation, you can set and view the search radius or enable classic controls, but honestly, I'm just going to leave this at default. You can fine-tune your Rotobrush mat, but I highly recommend using these controls after you've completed the roto because it's much easier to manage. Same with motion blur and edge colors, which we'll come back to later. And that's it. Pretty simple. Don't worry. Just individual strokes.
What am I doing wrong here?
So right up here at the top under window. And if we hover our mouse over the icon, it says drag over foreground, alt drag over background. So that's exactly what we're going to do. But first we need to double click on our video layer in the timeline, then click on Rotobrush, and now we can start painting in our foreground or what we want to mask.
That's what I'm doing wrong. You're not outlining it. You're literally, okay, undo this shit. This is some, all right, I get it. All right, delete these strokes. Let's go back to, no, that's not it. Yep, there we go. All right, so this looks like a goddamn mess. We're gonna get rid of these strokes. All right, let's try this one more time. So go into your layer. I'm in my layer. Now go to that Rotobrush tool. So you just literally, I'm gonna make this bigger. Oh shit. How do I do this? Okay, I'm gonna make my brush bigger and just fucking do this kind of thing. Right? Am I doing this right? Boom! Holy shit. That looks dope. Okay. And then, dude, if this is legit, make it smaller. You control click that. And then just go like that. And then if you don't want this part, just go boom. Oh. Oh. Oh shit. Nope. Wow, that literally took like 3 seconds. Okay. Let me do a fine tune here. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Make my tool smaller. Hold that. Yup. That looks fine. That looks fine. That looks okay. That looks okay. Maybe what's the hotkey for this? Alt W. Alt. So I'm using like a magic Apple Magic keyboard with my what? This is so crazy. This is crazy. So I'm using an Apple keyboard, so all my like Windows buttons are different, and it's kind of annoying. So Alt I think is Shift W. No, Alt is Control. Oh, that's Apple. Alt is. Oh shit! What did I just do? Fuck. God damn it! All right, get back. All right. It's pretty good so far. I didn't do anything yet. I just traced Allen out right now. Alt is Option, then yes, Option, and then hold Option. Bam. Holy. We need to get his ear, so boom. No, we need to get finer. Undo. Get going. Smaller. And then just do this kind of thing. What? Oh shit, what did I just do? Huh. Maybe in the darker areas it's not as good. Yeah, I think if it's low contrast, you're kind of SOL. But then again, you're painting, so undo. Damn it, how do I get the ear, dude? I need to get the ear. Can't believe there's actually somebody watching, to be honest. It's kind of funny. Unless it's me watching myself. Then that's embarrassing. Yeah, so it doesn't like the low contrast areas. Alright, that looks good enough. Good enough for me. It's oh shit. Good enough for you. Oh god, that's not right. Undo. Alright. So we are done with this, and then he said to go in effect controls. We go best, and then what else? Then we go to the best.
So basically, you're gonna want to paint in your roto that you definitely don't want. Cool, this far, but before best and standard, and I'm obviously standard in more and view the search radius or enable classic controls, but honestly, I'm just gonna leave this at default. You can fine tune your roto brush mat, but I highly recommend using these controls after you've completed the roto because it's much easier to roto. So I'm gonna click into my timeline at frame 1, then hold down control and
control arrow. Oh shit. Alright, control arrow. Control. So go into my timeline. going into my timeline. Get this out of here so it's not confusing. Okay. And then so you just kind of keep going. I'll just hold it down. See how that works. Damn, this is really cool. This would take literally like an hour of work. Wow. All right, could I just automatically do it? Look at that. That's sick. There's a little bit of what are these buttons do? I don't know what these are. All right, let's just do where are we at? Right here. The process is pretty quick. It's not bad. All right, I'm just gonna cut it to there. So let me see. Maybe we don't need that much. Boom. Trim work area. Okay. That's whoa. That's really cool. Well, we did this. How long is the stream? The stream is 18 minutes. We did all that in 18 minutes. That's fucking crazy. And then we can do like some fun shit like copy, duplicate, boom, boom, P, position, bam. And then we can move them over. And then look at this. Yeah, we can move them over, scale them down, and then we can make them 3D. Let's look in 3D. This is so effing cool. I don't even know what I would use this for, but this is dope. Duplicate again, boom. Scale it down. Let's make it smaller, position. And then let's like, I'm just making some random stuff. Some B-roll. Let's get them in some old videos. Some old what are they called? Time lapses. Where are they at? Where are my time lapses at? Old work. Here we go. Let's throw them behind this. put a song. This PC. Boom, boom, boom. Media. No, where's my music library? Boom. Video production assets, videos. Music library. Let's just use a random one. This might be a sound effect actually. It's a cool sound effect. Alright, shut the fuck up. Yo, give me a sound. I'm looking for song. Okay, this is fun. I don't know what this is. Damn, I hate that song. This is so cool. Alright, let's render this out and see what it looks like. Trim. Desktop, why not? Roto test, AVI. I don't know if I want AVI. I'm gonna make it a lossless QuickTime. RGB, Fern, MOV. Yep, let's get. All right, we're rendering. It's not doing anything. Why is it not doing anything? Okay, here we go. Starting to render. It's not doing anything. Still not doing anything. I don't know what's going on here. Why is it not doing? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, it renders actually pretty fast. It's pretty damn good for. Still not doing anything. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, it renders actually pretty nice. All right, let's see how this looks. There's some highlights on his hair that I should probably fix. But this was just kind of a test and see how to use it. I don't know if there's anything different on. I think there has to be some other stuff that they added on. They added on this new After Effects, but yo, this thing's sick. Cause I remember when I used to have to rotoscope random shit that I wanted to like block out. That took forever because you had to like manually adjust all the keyframes. So this is kind of a game changer. So could you like, oh shit, it's loud. Adobe, could you like fix your subtitling like options? Cause your subtitling's, your SRT files, like they don't work. They just suck ass. All right, let's see where we are. Why is it so choppy? Is that my computer? This is kind of cool. All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna end the stream that was cool kind of learning this with everybody. Yeah, subscribe if you kind of enjoyed watching me learn how to use this new tool. I know what we just did isn't like extremely cool, but to me and to people who've used rotoscoping before, I mean, I don't really use rotoscoping that often, but when I do, it's like, oh God, please help me. I don't want to do this, but this makes it so much easier. So, all right, until next time, peace.